Alright, hey, this is Nick from Fleshing Zipper. Welcome, welcome. So, this is Solar 2. We actually just had an interview up recently with the developer, Jay Watts. And as you see here, it's kind of a top-down, it's kind of action, tactical. Let me get the basic spawn real quick. There we go. So basically, it's kind of in the same mold as if you've played Osmos or Flow. Basically, you start off as something very, very small, in this case like an asteroid, and then you want to build up to become something like a black hole. Now, as far as I got on here, I have to run into stuff to become bigger. So if I don't have enough speed, I'm not gonna be able to get it. I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, but you can use the keyboard if you are so inclined. So I said that. Oh my goodness, almost there. Now you have, this is like an open sandbox view, basically. This is open sandbox mode, I should say. But there are actually missions, and you see those highlighted by those arrows kind of pointing everywhere, and they have a little closing distances and stuff. If you hold the left trigger here, you get this cool chill interface free mode. And then as you build mass, you see in the top left that in this case I'm close to becoming a small planet. So let's take a look at this here. Boom, boom. And then what you can do, and it doesn't make any sense now, but you can actually save the systems you've built up. So in this case, you know, we're smashing to get bigger, but in later stages, he's twisted the gameplay so that you have to, you know, do different stuff. You actually get to mess with gravity. See, there we go. See, now, when I run into stuff, it hurts me, so I have to be kind of chill and try to get stuff to orbit me. I'm actually trying for an achievement here. You get a Steam. This is on Steam, by the way. You can get it on Xbox Live Arcade, but there's actually an achievement here for 15 objects on you at once. So let's see if I can pull it off. That's another planet. It's doing kind of the same thing I am, so you'll run into competition as you go along. And the Steam version, Jay Watts, whose developer, says that even though the Steam version is a little bit more expensive, a little bit pricier, it's actually more graphically capable. But like I said, this natively uses an Xbox 360 controller with absolutely no problems. And it feels great, really. It feels like it never left the console. Come on, can I do this? There we go. Now we press A to B to absorb everything, and we're already that much closer to becoming a life planet. Let's see, just gotta cuddle up. And when we hit a life planet, that's when sentient life begins developing on the surface of your planet, and I'll show you in a little bit kind of what's going on. Just gotta be cool with the asteroids here. Later they become a little bit more of a hassle. Yeah. This part of the game is a little slow, but as soon as you start getting into the star phase, that's when stuff starts to pick up. So music's really good. I mean, the presentation's pretty minimalist, but I really like it. He said he wanted to do, I mean, he did all this in Photoshop and Flash, as far as the art goes, and I think it works out just really well. He just used common kind of off-the-shelf development tools to get this done. and he was able to work on this like full time. So that's pretty cool. And I'm almost there. There we go. Now if you look at the top left, evolution's beginning. So now there's a little life developing on there. And so they'll develop, just like we would on our planet, they're developing their own defenses on there. And you don't directly control the life on your planet. But you do, it can be used against other alien races and stuff like that. So I'll wait for this to develop. See, now I have a shield, little fighter zooming out of me, and you get experience. That doesn't really seem to amount to too much as you go and zap other dudes. So like this guy here. And again, I'm not controlling anything. I'm just I'm using one stick. You literally use one stick and 2 buttons the entire game. So. Whoa. Also, some really good music. I like that. And as you see, they zap me enough that I have to start evolution again and kind of rebuild to that point. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll load up another system on here. So this is a little bit further along. So I've developed into, this is a medium star, and now I've got 7 civilization class planets. And so you can develop into multi-star systems. I had one of those available, but what you have to do now is that whereas you were previously just operating one planet, you have to kind of guide the planets. You look at the bottom there so that they kind of gravitate toward them. And your mass is so big at this point that if you're not careful, you'll just suck the asteroid straight into your star. So you start out with the stars of different varieties. If you run into an asteroid after the evolution stage, then you're pretty much, what's going to happen is that those little bugs you got around, your little fighters, go around and start zapping the rest of them as kind of defensive mechanism. So if you're in the middle of an asteroid field and say you just tap one of the asteroids wrong, causing it to explode, your fighter dudes will go around and destroy all the rest of them, which makes it a pain. So you have to be very careful about this stuff. And so let me see if I can find another guy to just mingle with. See, I'm just kind of slowly, gradually. And see, I have plenty of planets. I can absorb this one. There we go. See, now he's on my team. So I'm going to absorb that. So basically, I'm this monstrosity. So at this point, hey, I can go tackle some stuff. So there's an itty-bitty little planet there. I'm already at my load of 8 of 8 planets, so. But I find it's easier to just absorb a civilization level planet than it is to try and develop your own, because then you get to sit there and try and get the asteroids in place. The other thing is that if you go into an asteroid field wrong, then it's going to just take away more mass. So let's try one of the missions here and see how well we perform. And of course, I'm destroying all these fighters as I'm going around. So I had to swallow one of my plants because this mission requires me that I take possession of... Oh god. Never mind. The missions are definitely difficult, and I talked about this with the creator Jay, and he says, you know, he just got used to the pace of that, and he doesn't mind that it's difficult. And I guess I don't really mind either, but it can be this little discouraging to start out, and you think, oh, I'll go try one of these mission things that the arrows keep pointing me toward, but then, you know, you have nothing. So, let me load up one of my other. Let me load one of my other star systems. Yeah, here we go. This requires some effort here. So you basically take one of your planets and have it grow to a point where it becomes its own star, and then you can have a multi-star system. And like and playing with the others, your mass is basically so huge that it's a pain to move around and stuff like that. Causing some junk for this guy. Because I'm obviously a 3-star master. And I can basically use my planets to knock his kind of off. See, I had degraded one of his to civilization, pre-civilization class. There we go, knock it right off, baby. Oh, snap, see? Clever moving around. Rubbing the planet against. Yeah, take that, you stupid piece of junk. And I won't show you the black hole stage because that's just too much. But here, let me. Whoa, I'm getting way big. Here we go. Come on. Take that. I'm going to catch up to you, sucker. Yeah. Come on. Alright, now I'm down to my... See him. There. Whoa. Just causing all kinds of stuff. I can do it. Alright. So that's the end of it. Alright, well anyway, see if I have another save systems in there that I want to show off. Medium, no. No, but anyway, it's a single player game. You have different objectives, stuff like that. I've already, wow, 2.5 hours. I've already put in there. And this is my kind of stock build there. Let's try one of these real quick. Alright, let's see if I do any better this time. We need to take the swipe card planet quickly. Come on. And as you can see, a bunch of... Come on. There we go. Alright, so now I've got to get it to the goal. Can I do it? With all these aliens chasing after me. And of course, I'm going to run into a bunch of other junk along the way. Oh my god. No. Oh my god! Woo! That works. Yeah, I'll take it. Ah! Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes! Oh, cool. They gave me a little civilization, little planet. Alright, well, anyway, this is Solar 2. It's a chill little game. I find it incredibly fun. You just want to keep playing and growing and causing all kinds of stuff and stuff like that. It's available for Steam. I recommend it on Steam, but if you have an Xbox, it works about as well. So, this is Nick from Flesh Shooting Zipper. This has been a quick look